transition from the Stamford lacrosse team. We have with us today their head coach, Coach Naz, and we have two of their players that are here to talk to you about a program that they will be starting, or has been starting, but is going to be reinvented or rebrought back to life here within the Life to School program. So they wanted to take some time out of their day to come and share with you some things that could not only help you as you transition into high school, but also looking into the future and looking at college. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Coach Naz.
How's everybody doing today? Good? Awesome. All right. Basketball players, where you at? Football players. Soccer. Baseball. All right. My name is Coach Naz. My full name is Coach Nazzaro. I started playing the game of lacrosse when I was in about 8th grade. I went out to play the game at the college level, and I really wish that I started playing this game, when I was your age, when I was younger, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. I really didn't get into the game until I was in high school, and these guys will share a little bit about that in a second. However, what I do want to share with you, and I do want to represent, is Stamford Lacrosse in general. Okay, we have a youth program in the city that's called Stamford Lacrosse Association. Okay? Stamford Lacrosse Association is basically like your youth football programs or your youth baseball programs or whatever youth programs you're on. We play different towns. We started this program a number of years ago, and we're working on building the game not only at the public school level, but at the inner city level, and trying to get kids that are getting into high school with lacrosse experience, boys and girls. Right? So what we're here to talk to you a little bit today is just about the game, what's good about it, what you guys will find interesting about it, and how it can help you in the future. Right? Behind me, I have two of my players here. They play at Stamford High School. They are both senior captains. They'll introduce themselves. They'll talk to you a little bit about their experience for a second, and then I will move on and continue to talk a little bit about the game and explain what opportunities we have for you guys moving forward with lacrosse. Who has ever seen this game played before other than just now? Okay? Who knows somebody that plays this game? Good? Who knows somebody that lives in Stamford that plays this game? Okay? Who has never played this game before in your life? Okay? A lot of people, right? A lot of people. Now, who's interested in possibly playing this game? Cool, that's what I like to see. Alright, that's what I like to see. I'm going to turn this over really quick. I want you guys to give your undivided attention to these two individuals. They speak a little bit softer than me. They're going to have a microphone, but I want you guys to please listen and give them your respect because they're your peers. Okay? They were in your spot one day. Right? They were young kids. They were middle schoolers. They were elementary schoolers. They're going to give you an insight into a little look of what lacrosse has given them and what they want to share with you. So give them your undivided attention. Don't talk and listen up for a couple minutes, and I'll continue on with some more stuff.
All right, good afternoon, boys and girls. My name is Tyequan and I'm the senior captain of the Stamford High lacrosse team.
I'm Chris, another senior captain of the lacrosse team.
All right, before Coach Naz starts with his presentation, we would just like to give you guys a little rundown on how lacrosse has opened up doors for us.
Lacrosse for me is very big because I love the family aspect of it, and in my about 6 years of football, I could never really find that, and I found a home on the lacrosse team, which made me very happy over the 3 years I've been playing. And I wish I got a chance to play when I was your age or younger, so I could be even nastier now. And yeah, it's just a little game.
All right, playing lacrosse, it has not only helped me meet new people, which I met a couple people which I never knew I would be speaking to.
Yeah, it's opened a bunch of doors for us. We're both looking at college lacrosse opportunities, and just bright futures ahead because of lacrosse.
All right, I'm also the captain of the football team at Stamford High School. Lacrosse has also helped me with my lateral movement, playing football.
I see. I'm also a senior captain on the football team too.
Okay, so you guys get the idea. We're going to show you who wants to see Tyequan run around a little bit. Anyone? David? Guys, you see this is so Tyequan right here, the guy with the visor on, he's getting recruited to play in college. He started playing this game when he was a freshman in high school. Okay? found him on the football field. He came up to me. We had a little conversation. I said, yo, you want to play lacrosse? I said, what's that, coach? I said, it's a game with a stick where you run around and you hit people. He said, all right, I'll try. So his freshman year, he didn't want to have anything to do with practices and getting better and whatever. And then he scored his first goal. And he scored his first goal against Trinity. Right? When he scored his first goal, that invigorated him and made him like, all right, I want to play this game now. He's been practicing for 3 years, and Tyequan has gotten multiple recruiting letters from different colleges, and he's pursuing the game at the college level going on next year when he graduates from high school. So what he was talking about when he kind of stopped and said that it opened up a lot of doors for him, that's what he means, right? College, meeting new people, interacting with individuals that he would have never thought he would have gotten a chance to meet, going to professional games, going to college games, and going to meet college players. You know, it's an opportunity for him and Chris, who's also committed to a Division III school, to get out there and play at the SLA level. I'll give you about 1 minute. We'll let him have his glory, and then I'll move on where we need to go. Hey, if you guys pay attention while you're watching, okay, music's a little quieter, I can talk. Now, if you notice Tyequan is the starting running back for Stamford High School lacrosse. Right? He's the starting running back. He uses his speed. Right? He runs by guys. He tries to cross them up. He tries to make them fall. Right? And his speed allows him to be successful in this game. Right? So when we talk about complementing different sports, you girls that are playing basketball, you girls that play soccer, right? If you're fast and you're strong and you're athletic, right? This game is very easy. All you need to do is learn how to pick up the stick and catch and throw. The rest comes naturally, right? All it is learn how to catch and throw. The rest you're just doing the same thing that you do on any other sports field, right? You're playing basketball, you're crossing people up. You're playing football, you're hitting someone. You're playing soccer, you're running. Right? You play on a full football field. It's 110 yards long from end zone to end zone, and you have 10 people on the field. Right? And you notice how it's very easy when someone's not trying to tackle you. You can run by whoever you want. You're very padded. Doesn't hurt to get hit too much. Right? You got arm pads on. You got gloves. You got helmets. I'll pass out some of that stuff to show you in a second. That you guys get, because us, and this is Coach Talboys, by the way, from West Hill, he's the head coach of West Hill High School, right? For us, we were taught that way, and we hold that true to ourselves. And we expect each and every one of you that wants to play to be dedicated to a team and learn what it's like to have each other's back and to make sure that you guys understand the importance of family and team and being a part of something, right? This is a lot more than just being an athlete. Right? This is about being a part of something that is bigger than yourself. Right? You can't do everything on your own. You need to utilize the help around you in life to be able to get a leg up. Right? Some of you may have a long travel when you come here to school. Some of you may live in a single-family household. Okay? Some of you may live with a parent. Some of you may live with just a guardian. Okay? I came from a divorced family. I lived with a single mother. And it was very important for me to be able to understand that there's something better out there with sports and getting myself a college education and then being able to come here and transcend it upon you guys and convey this information. So, let's watch a couple minutes with these Harlem guys. They'll tell you some stories, and then we'll get you out of here.
Everyone already knows that there's black basketball players, but lacrosse, if someone sees you walking around with a stick, they look at you, they're probably thinking in their head like, what is the sport he's playing?
Suburban town, white, 5 years ago. That was pretty close to being a black. I'd say it's close to 100% true. It's amazing the transition is what has happened. There's many youth urban lacrosse programs across the country. A lot of those didn't exist only a few years ago, and I think that change is really happening.
Well, what I know as lacrosse is like, it has something to do with the stick and stuff, and there's a ball. I guess I've heard before.
Lacrosse, at first I thought it was like a motocross thing, something to do with bike shooting.
And like sticks, using nets, I think it's the lacrosse stick. That's pretty much all.
It was kind of funny because I didn't know much about lacrosse, and when he said that he was playing, my first response was, you don't know how to play that game. You guys gotta mark up, color team, mark up.
You're gonna work hard, he's not saying no.
In 8th grade, after being on the lacrosse team for a year, Coach Melza, he told my mom that like my academics were great, I was getting better at lacrosse, that he think boarding school would be a good fit for me. And I knew that it would be a great opportunity, so I took it. At first, I thought, I'm like, if I go, I won't hang around my family and friends. What if it's not what I actually want or something that would be best for me? But then in the end, I thought, I'm like, it's gonna be best for me because it'll give me a better education, even if it means I have to miss my family.
I think it's a good experience for him, and his school there's a lot of diversity in his school, so it gives him a chance to see outside of Harlem where there's just like one culture or one or two cultures. If you're used to it and you're from here, this is all you know, then you know how to survive. But it's rough because you have a lot of violence going on. You can just go outside and just be going from A to B and things happen. You get caught in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So that's just an example right down the road from you guys, you know, of some guys that are starting to play this game and some girls that are starting to play this game. So there's a few options that we're going to have for you guys. We're going to explain how this is going to work. And we're going to start small, right? We're going to start by trying to get some sticks in here and getting you guys catching and throwing a little bit. But we do need some individuals that are going to sign up. Next week, we're going to be doing a clinic here. It's going to be on next Tuesday. You guys can sign up at the front door on the way out or the after-school programs and talk to your teachers about that. We'll send out the information. But the main thing that we're going to look at is you guys will get a piece of paper in your homerooms tomorrow. That piece of paper is information on how to register for the youth lacrosse program in town, which is called Stamford Lacrosse Association. Okay? And the way to register for that, we're encouraging players from Trailblazers to get out there and play a little bit, right? So we've already talked to Ripalong, we've already talked to Dolan, we already have 100+ kids that are playing the program at all different age groups, but we want to encourage every school that's in the city for you guys to play. Now, if there's anyone here from Bridgeport, okay, there's also Bridgeport Youth Lacrosse. I don't know if you guys play. Do you guys play youth sports in Bridgeport that are here from Bridgeport? Anyone? Okay, if you do, there's Bridgeport Youth Lacrosse, and there's also Stamford. I don't know how you guys would work that with where you're going, but you guys will have opportunities. You guys will have opportunities to sign up and play. I'm gonna let Coach Talboys introduce himself, talk to you a little bit about the game, and then we'll get you guys out of here in about 5 minutes.
Hi, how are you? I'm Coach Talboys. Some of you may know me because I teach at Newfield, so if you went to Newfield, you would know me. One of the things that I can talk to you about is that once you begin playing, you can play for a long time. I'm 60 years old. I've been playing the game for 47 years. I play goalie, and I played my college lacrosse at Buffalo. But one of the opportunities that can happen for you is the best schools are also have to be the best lacrosse schools, like the military academies, like the Ivy Leagues, like all kinds of things. And we collectively have sent players. We have players at Hendrix College in Arkansas right now. We have players at Post University right now. We have players at Dean College. We have players at Syracuse, right? We have a player at Syracuse right now. Collectively, we've sent lots of people, and I'm also including Trinity in that as well. We've sent players to play at the next level. So one of the things that it can help you, and then that's really when you get involved in any extracurricular activity and you're dedicated to it, that is an enhancement for when you want to go be at the next level. One of the things that I can tell you is that, as Coach had said, it's a very intense community. And I can also tell you that the best football player to ever play the game is a guy named Jim Brown, who just turned 80 actually. But he's probably the best football player to ever play the game. He's also the best lacrosse player to ever play the game. And there was just a Facebook thing out that said, where he was interviewed and said, if lacrosse was a paying professional sport at that point, he would play lacrosse and not football. When you play this game, you love it. And I think that's the best thing that happens. The camaraderie is fantastic. And if you are concerned because you've never played this game before, and I'm going to look kind of, I don't know, I'm going to do it, I'm not going to. I can tell you, and that coach can tell you, we've got probably 20 freshmen on both of our teams that have never played the game and are going to begin to play the game this year. So please, don't be intimidated by the fact that you've never done this before. Just give it a shot. I'm telling you, the speed to the game, you will love this game. That's it for me.
Yo, guys, I need these back, right? This is, you guys can take a look at them. This is my personal lacrosse stick, right? This is what I coach with. This is what I'm on the field with this thing, so this is my pride and joy. When I was in college, I used to, this thing was in my dorm room, and I went everywhere with it, right? I caught through on the wall, I practiced. I'll pass these around, you guys can take a look at them, right? What we have here, this is a defensive stick, okay? You guys pass this one around. Okay, this is a defensive stick for the boys, right? I don't have a girls stick today, they're very similar in length, they just have a different type of pocket, okay? This big long one, as a boy, you guys get to hit people with this, okay? And guess what? When you hit someone with this, okay, or someone hits you with this, you can go hit them back, and it's legal. You're allowed to do it. You just can't hit them in the head, and you can't hit them from behind. You can't trip them. That's the only rules, right? So, therefore, when you're when you're playing this game, okay, the one rule that's the best about it is this is the one game where when someone hits you, you can legally hit them back. Right? Someone hits you in football, you can't get up and go hit them, you're going to get a penalty. But in lacrosse, right, if somebody takes the ball from me and falls on the ground, guess what? I'm going to go take that back from them. Right? That's why this game is the best, right? I want you guys not to be afraid to try something new. Right? A lot of people don't like trying new things. But, right? If you don't fail, you're never going to know. So you got to try new things. I promise you want to see this one.
You also should know that you guys, that this program has a tradition of success. You've had a program here, and it was very good when Coach Beebe was here. So I'm telling you, you have a tradition of success, you guys. I want you to know that. You guys have a tradition already that you can play and succeed in this sport from this place.
All right, guys. So, yeah, don't hit anybody now. Does anybody have any questions? If you guys are quiet and listen up, if anyone has any questions, raise your hand. Questions? Go ahead. I don't have a goalie stick, but the goalie stick looks very similar to that short stick. It's just a lot bigger. Why, you gonna play goalie? I like it. I hope you sign up. What's your name? All right. Anyone else? Questions? Listen up.
Excuse me.
Well,
you said they hit you to get them back, right?
yes, sir.
I didn't see nobody wearing no pads up there.
That's boys and girls.
No, the girls weren't wearing pads in the last game. They're wearing pads. Small shoulder pads, small arm pads, helmets, gloves.
Yeah, got you.
You good? Yes.
I got the star player.
All right. Question.
You guys have a question over there?
Are boys and girls sticks on the same time? The ball, yeah.